U.S. interrogating Chinese ship and airline crew about CCP membership, Chinese state media. Okay. The Chinese regiment claimed that the U.S. law enforcement personnel was interrogating the crew of Chinese civilian ships and airlines about their Communist Party memberships and threatened to retaliate against the United States in response. China's Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Hu Chaoying said during a November 30th press conference that U.S. personnel were checking Chinese vehicles arriving at American ports of entry and asking crew members about their Chinese Communist Party memberships. There is a severe political provocation to China, Hu Hao said. She claimed that Beijing authorities had already lodged complaints to the United States and that China would take action should the latter continue such investigations. She did not provide further details about the retaliation. Chinese state-run newspaper China Daily published a report on November the 3rd stating that CCP memberships recently faced repeated questionings upon arrival in the United States. According to the report, as November 11 this year, crews of 21 Chinese ships were investigated by U.S. authorities when their vessels anchored at American harbors. Meanwhile, crew members of 16 Chinese airplanes were investigated since September. Sometimes the investigation lasted several hours, and U.S. forces even asked the crew members why they joined the CCP, the report stated. The U.S. State Department did not respond to a request for comment. Hu Yao also said during a Monday press conference that U.S. authorities asked each crew member whether they were party members, and if they answered in the affirmative, the U.S. officials would ask for more information about their membership. Okay. Amid the U.S. administration growing scrutiny over the CCP's threat to national security in July, the New York Times cited anonymous sources reported that President Donald Trump was considering banning CCP members from the entire country. Okay, at the time, Mike Pillsbury, director of the Center of the Chinese Strategy of the Washington-based think tank Hudson Institute, told the Wall Street Journal that the ban would amount to an effort by the administration to delegitimize the Communist Party and its 90 million members. That's a lot of people. Pillsbury then analyzed that the Chinese regiment is unlikely to retaliate with real punitive measures. The Chinese would not have a countermeasure in terms of banning all Republican members from visiting China, which would be absurd, Pillsbury said in an interview. Okay, you heard it here.